Next!
I am not licensed.
So girl, why do you think you'd be the best organelle?
I'm the cleanest organelle in the animal cell. I live in the animal cell. I break down lipids, carbohydrates, and I break down proteins, carbohydrates, and lipids.
What makes you so special?
I'm important, and I think I deserve the role because I can save the cell from being sick or not working. It works when things are not cluttered up, and when things are clean, things are working.
So, what do you think about them lysosomes? I don't know, kind of boring.
All they do is just clean up stuff.
They're like garbage men.
Like, I don't care about being clean. Hygiene's just not a thing for me.
Obviously.
Like, as you live on the streets.
No, that's my house back there. I live in the barn with the ponies.
But I live in the city with all them high-class people, and you for sure are not one of them.
Yeah, but at least I wash myself decently.
Well, Lysosome was born.
I agree. She seems shy. I don't like her.
I don't like shy people. They have to be out there.
So no?
No.
Deal. Oh my goodness! Girl, what is in your weave?
Girl, what you wearing?
Hello there. I am the vascules. I'm this big, large sack-like thing that's found in the cell, and I store things like water and salts and proteins and carbohydrates. That's like my job. It's only cool because I do it.
I'm sorry. So where are you from?
I'm found everywhere. I'm found in animal cells. I'm found in plant cells. Mostly plant cells. They like me there. I'm also found in unicellular cells. I think I should win as vacuoles because I store things, like a lot of things. So yeah, I think that's why I should win. Like, cause I'm the best of them all. Just saying, I can do a lot more than them nuclei, and everybody else.
Number 5, endoplasmic reticulum. Listen, I'm not number 5. I'm endoplasmic reticulum. I'm an organelle. ER.
Oh, really? Calls himself an emergency. Like, an emergency is broken down. You're just a fashion disaster.
And that weave, girl, it needs to go. I'm sorry. I live in the ghetto. I know all about weaves. This weave, it doesn't just happen. That weave, it really needs to go.
Don't you tell me what I need to and don't need to be doing. Do you hear me? Don't tell.
You know what? You don't even need to try it out. Just run it over. Just get yourself a job at Walmart or something.
Yeah,
Because
go.
I don't think you're getting a part in no movie.
Like,
This is
seriously.
just, what are you doing? This is just terrifying. I'm sorry. So, you're the nucleus?
I'm the core of the cell, the center of the cell. I'm perfect. I am everything the cell needs. Without me, the cell wouldn't know what to do. I mean, the rest of the organelles aren't that bright anyways, but
I'm sorry.
control everything. You may underestimate the power a nucleus has. A nucleus is the brain of the cell. It has all of the genetic material for the organism and for the cell itself. I control every organelle in the cell. I tell the nuclear membrane what to let in. I tell the cell membrane what to let in. I tell it what to let out. I tell it what materials each and every one of the organelles needs. I tell the organelles what to do. I tell the mitochondria how much energy to make. Not only am I incredibly smart and bright and controlling, I'm also kind of the perfect leader. I mean, could you control every single organelle in your cell daily? I didn't think so.
Girl, so why do you think you'd be the best organelle?
Because I may not appear to be the best organelle, but trust me, I am, because I control everything in my cell. Everything. I control everything.
So, what about the nucleus?
I'm gonna ask him.
He was
snazzy.
He was snazzy.
Very. I don't know. Just seemed kind of in charge. I don't want him as the leader of my cell.
You have thousands of cells in you.
I still.
Probably actually. You might have a lot of cells in you. I don't know how many. I never got a degree in scientificalness.
You never got a degree.
I never finished high school.
You never finished middle school.
So, I hope you enjoyed our project. It was a little twist on the actual theme, which was auditions for a superhero movie. We kind of made it more of a who's the most talented organelle of the cell, but we hope we got our point across anyways. We just wanted to put in a few notes to make sure you understood that we understood what each organelle did. Alright, so first, the nucleus. The nucleus is the brain of the cell. It contains all of the genetic material. It controls the cell functions. The lysosomes. The lysosomes are the cleaners. They clean up everything in the cell. They digest junk. They transform those complex materials into smaller molecules that the cell can either use or get rid of more easily. Third, the vacuole. The vacuole is kind of the storage unit. It's found in every type of organism, prokaryotic, eukaryotic, multicellular, plant, animal. Endoplasmic reticulum, it's kind of like the packaging unit. It synthesizes proteins. It also works very closely with the Golgi apparatus, but we didn't include that in our project because we learned more about the endoplasmic reticulum at the time. There are two types, smooth and rough. We learned more about rough, synthesizing proteins, packaging, and that's pretty much what it does. I also wanted to do a bit of explanation on our costumes because we couldn't find a costume with the exact same theme for each thing. For example, the nucleus costume, it was bloated and it had things on it. It was bloated because the nucleus is a round organelle, and I didn't show, but inside there was a rounder object that was meant to represent the nucleolus, and the things on the outside were the pores. For the lysosome, we didn't really do as much of a meant to appear as a lysosome. It was a cleaning organelle, so we kind of made it more, that's kind of a maid outfit. So maids and cleaning are closely associated. So that's kind of what our idea for that was. The endoplasmic reticulum, the outfit that it wore, it didn't really have as much of a meaning because we couldn't really think of something to do. And then lastly, for vacuole. For the vacuole, she wore kind of a workish outfit, which we kind of associated with the workman, who kind of, you know, the moving people. Because that's kind of like what I thought of, like, because there was someone moving, so I was like, well, they're the movers, and we didn't want her to dress up like a complete big storage unit, so we kind of put it more as she's the person who controls moving things and containing things.
till I've got it going. Ah!
No. Close
Alright.
it out.
I'm gonna open.
No.
I'm gonna open the notes so you see the lyrics and you can like it. Yeah. Well, that's not it.
Go stop it. 3, 2, 1. Sorry.
Run along to Fantasyland and go get yourself a job at SeaWorld.
What was that? What did he think?
It's just a Walmart. Emergency is when you get cut.
Your
Are you
number
ready?
5. Number 5. I have, what do I have here? Number 5, ER. So, okay, go on.
I got an ER flag. Nothing else.
My organizer damaged.
Is every organelle or damage?
For when my organelles are damaged.
Gangnam Style.